Do I have to file ISF for women's denim overalls and jumpsuits? Welcome back to our Customs Brokerage video series. Today, we're diving into the topic of importer security filing, ISF, and discussing whether it is necessary to file ISF for women's denim overalls jumpsuits. So, if you're involved in the importation of these trendy garments, you've come to the right place. Before we address the specific question, let's briefly cover what importer security filing, or ISF, entails. ISF is a mandatory filing requirement implemented by U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, with the aim of enhancing cargo security and facilitating risk assessment. It requires importers to provide specific information about their imported goods to CBP before the shipment departs from its origin. When it comes to ISF, there are generally 10 data elements that need to be submitted to CBP. These include information such as the importer of record, consignee, seller, buyer, and manufacturer, amongst others. However, it's important to note that not all data elements may be relevant or required for every specific product. The determination of which elements are applicable depends on the goods being imported and the specific regulatory requirements. Now, to address the question at hand, do you have to file ISF for women's denim overalls jumpsuits? The answer is, it depends. Generally, ISF exemptions exist for shipments valued at or below $2,500, but keep in mind that this value threshold is subject to change. Therefore, if the value of your women's denim overalls jumpsuits falls below this limit, you may be exempted from filing an ISF. However, it's vital to remain updated with the current regulations as CBP may revise these thresholds periodically. On the other hand, if your shipment of women's denim overalls jumpsuits exceeds the value threshold set by CBP, which is typically $2,500, it is important to ensure that you file an accurate and timely ISF. Failure to comply with ISF requirements can result in penalties and delays at the port of entry, which can be costly and disrupt your supply chain. Regardless of whether your shipment requires an ISF filing or not, it's crucial to have proper customs documentation for all your imports. Customs regulations can be complex, and non-compliance can have severe consequences, including shipment delays, penalties, and even seizure of goods. By working with a reputable customs brokerage firm, you can ensure that your customs documentation is handled efficiently and that you are in compliance with all applicable regulations. Thank you for joining us today as we explored the topic of ISF filing for women's denim overalls jumpsuits. Remember, it's essential to stay up to date with the latest requirements and regulations regarding ISF and customs brokerage in general. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for our upcoming videos, where we'll continue to cover more fascinating topics in the world of customs brokerage. Video disclaimer below. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.